Holy this is without doubt the biggest drop of information, the biggest leak that has ever come out of this game. I am not saying this lightly. I've covered leaks before on the channel, but this could be the biggest one. I personally think it is already the biggest one. But it is important that before we start this video, and I'm going to include this in here for your information, this has not been confirmed and will not be confirmed likely by 2K, by SuperCard, and by Cat Daddy. So take everything in this video, all of it, because it's a lot of info, with a very big pinch of salt. The biggest pinch of salt you can put, multiple pinches of salt, because we're about to deep dive into a lot of leaked information. This could all be data dumps. It could all be fake. We don't know, guys. So just bear this in mind. It could be a massive troll. If this information doesn't come true, then I have to say, don't blame me. Don't blame anyone who's revealed this. At the end of the day, this is not 100% confirmed info. Don't blame it on another YouTuber or another Twitch streamer or whatever. Don't go blaming it on the sunshine, the moonlight, or the boogie. Even the boogie hasn't done this, okay? Let's waste no more time. It's a big one. Now, the sources of this, I will mention up front, come from WWE SuperCard leaks on Twitter, and also some other potential leaks that have come out of this as well. This is not just from them. This is across the game as well. A brand new update dropped, and seemingly a bunch of stuff was in the game which wasn't supposed to show up, but for some reason has. But starting off, I'm not going to ask you guys to like the video. I'm just going to say, look, if you feel that you wanna, or you feel generous, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of thing, and turn your notifications on, you beautiful people. Comments on what you think the best thing you're seeing today is, because there is, I mean, there's just so much. Let's start off with Clash of Champions. You guys are fully aware that the Clash of Champions, or if you're not, surprise, Clash of Champions is going to be dropping this Thursday, and we apparently have the first reveal of what it's going to look like, and the animation as well. It doesn't look like there is going to be a pro animation for this, but there is going to be an animation on the card, which looks basically like a map. And I have to admit, this is probably something I thought they would have made more use of, but it's basically a treasure map with a massive sword in it. Now again, none of this info is completely confirmed. This is a really cool design. I like it. I think it's a little bit basic in the background, but it does go with the Clash of Champions theme. But what about what happens after that? Well, we know that after this event, there is a Giants Unleashed at the end of the month. After that, there is another event. The week afterwards, there is probably going to be some kind of drop of a new tier. However, I would imagine there'll be some kind of flash events or some kind of special stuff going on. After that, however, my current speculation, this is purely speculation, please understand that a new tier is going to be dropping roughly around about the 10th of the month. They could do it a week earlier, which they've done for the last two tiers. They dropped Royal Rumble a week earlier, and they dropped WrestleMania 36 tier a week earlier than WrestleMania, so they could do that, but it's around about the time of Backlash. So why don't I tell you about what is supposedly going to happen? Amethyst tier. Yes, I said it right. Amethyst tier. This has come out through multiple sources, not just through SuperCard leaks, but the majority has come through them. We're talking new card tiers, logos of the tiers, last man standing cards, fusion cards, everything, Clash of Champions cards even. There's a lot to break down. And we're going to start by looking at the brand new tier cards, which you can see right here. It's a beautiful mix of blue and light blue, and this goes in with the theme that is in the tier bar, which you guys might have seen, or if you haven't, there's a video down here that goes through all the secrets. But if you go into the tier bar, you'll see if you're a WrestleMania 36++, or even going up to any tier level in WrestleMania 36, you'll notice there's a white and dark blue tint instead of the WrestleMania 36 tint. This links to this card, which I am... It looks gorgeous. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to continue to feel gorgeous, because I can imagine this kind of card design could get a little bit... I don't know. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments, but that is the apparently brand new Amethyst tier card. This is seemingly based off of this one massive monster, which, as you can see in the pro image, has these massive hands, and you see the theme going along in the pro animations and the single cards. It looks just incredible. But we're not just talking about new tier cards, we're also talking about the support cards, the enhancements as well, or the enhancement for the training cards and everything else, which you can see again on your screen right now. You've also got the event cards. Now this, again, I love it. This is totally Superman. I'm sorry, this is totally Superman. They've just gone straight into DC Comics and gone yoink. And it just looks beautiful. The event card looks great, and not really surprised. It's a bit more open than the standard. We don't have the event card animation. We do have the heroic event card animation. And again, it just looks great. It looks like this massive hand. And you got the fingers and the hands with these crystals in them. It's definitely come across like Goliath tier was this like big giants in the background, and you know, dragons, and it was all really special. With Cataclysm tier is a world-ending event. This tier looks like it's one massive giant just wreaking havoc. Now we're going to go on to the fusions. The fusions look absolutely brilliant. And if you didn't think Superman, first of all, then this is going to be the one that does it. Look at the little the fortress in the background. You've got all the stones behind. It looks beautiful. You've got the rocky half up to the card. It's just great. It just looks great. I'm really happy with it. And here is the fusion animation. This one has been a bit of a one that's given to me directly. It's got the lightning going between. A lot of the cards in the fusion don't really go off with the whole electricity thing too much. This looks exactly what you'd expect a fusion card to look like. Not as good as the season ones. The season ones are still the best by an absolute country mile, but there we go. The last man standing cards, however, give you a full look, it looks like, at the big beast himself, the big giant, the Goliath. And this falls directly in line with what we expected from the original leak that came out. And as you can see here, it shows him in his full glory or doom. You've got his full body, and you've got his pro image right here again. You can see how much of a badass he is. He's punching the ground. He's got the last man standing sign in the air. You've got the rocks and the diamonds, or the amethysts, dropping down. Now, there has been a bit of confusion about the amethyst tier name. Now, this has not been confirmed. SuperCard Leak seems to be absolutely certain it's called Amethyst. This is the brand new tier image, and we've got other tier images as well. So this is what will show up in-game when you're playing. Where these have come from, including the new tier image, has actually been in-game. And you've seen a bunch of other images as well, which confirm Amethyst is the tier name. This is across the game. Not surprising if they've loaded all the cards into it, and if they're going to do some kind of preview event of some kind. There's a lot to unpack here. However, it's a little bit too easy to make up your own tier, as you see right now. Yeah. Then we have the Clash of Champions card as well, and apparently the background for this is exactly the same as the main Clash of Champions. Again, this has all been just a massive drop of info out of nowhere. I want to know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's slightly disappointing to see this kind of stuff, and you know what, I'm more disappointed that this stuff is in the game already. If I'm gonna be honest with you, it's kind of been made this way because every single update, Cat Daddy seemed to put more and more stuff into the game that maybe people would like to stay hidden. And the people who are a great source to the community, they're great. But you got to look at this from a perspective. You'd want to put as little as possible into the game for people to go and deep dive into this info. This has been the same since Vanguard tier, this has been the same since Royal Rumble, WrestleMania 36, and now this brand new, seemingly called Amethyst tier. So it does make me ask the question, at this point, are Cat Daddy just kind of accepting defeat with this one? Or is it something they're going to address at a future stage? And because I'm remaining really impartial with this, I don't want to just ignore this kind of stuff. I'm going to see this stuff and I have really no choice but to share it with you all. So it's disappointing that they wouldn't at least try to cover some of the stuff up. I know there's things they can't cover, but there really is no reason for things like the fusions and the LMS cards, if they're not going to be an LMS there. I don't know, man. Just my thoughts. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section about all these crazy leaks. Confirmation that a new tier is coming. I mean, we knew it already, but this is the absolute confirmation, and it's going to be dropping pretty damn soon. And I want to say again, huge thanks to the guys at SuperCard Leaks and Tigrasec on Twitter. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you're smacking that like button, subscribe, and turn your notifications on. Stay beautiful, people. Bye-bye.